What impresses me most about the EquiTrek Voyager is the way it's been designed to ensure that the horse arrives at the event as comfortable and as relaxed as possible. I've found with other wagons that I've never ever had the horses arrive as well. Obviously we can travel for serious long distances across Europe and they come off the wagon at the other side just like they've done 20 minutes down the road. I think it's because the team at EquiTrek have actually competed at international level themselves. They're enthusiasts about horses and they're professionals with everything they do, and I think that that's what's giving them the key to know exactly what we need for both horse and rider. Whilst travelling across Europe in the Voyager, it's comforting to know that there's a network of dealers out there that if I have a problem, there's somebody always on hand. I'm also really confident and comfortable in pulling into the events in the EquiTrek Voyager because I think it's the sort of image that I'm after. I specifically asked for the 10 foot of living because I wanted to carry 7 horses on the wagon. You can only ride 5 a day in events, but at the same time it's always good to be able to fit an extra one on to bring home or take students to the event as well, so it really does work well for us. I spend seriously long periods of time away from home, so it's really important that the Voyager's both comfortable for myself and the horses. We spend a lot of time in mainland Europe, France, Germany, Holland, and it's lovely just to have some home comforts on the wagon. It's brilliant to be associated with what now is the leading manufacturer of horse boxes in the UK.
I chose the Endeavour here because it's the only 7.5 ton horse box on the market that's legal to carry 3 horses. It's powerful yet economical, which is very important for me, being a true Yorkshireman, with the price of fuel. Yeah, the Isuzu truck has a 3-year warranty, which is very important to me. And the electric ramp, I believe is the best on the market. I have 3 kids, Jack 10, Molly 9, Katie 6, and there's plenty of room in there, and on a rainy day, you know, they're not getting under your feet, it's very light and airy, and we're very comfortable. Yeah, the Sonic 5, it's a very handy little truck to have. You can get 2 horses in it. It's got 5 seats in the living, which is good for me and Miss and the kids. If you need a horse taken to the vets or just whatever goes on, it's very handy to have. Like, we use it most weeks, you know, a few times a week. The staff can drive it on a normal licence, on a normal car licence, which is very handy. Okay, I've been a top professional show jumper for the last 25 years in England. And I've travelled all over the world, and I'm very pleased to be involved with EquiTrek, who's Britain's #1 manufacturer.
I think the EquiTrek, they've got it absolutely right for the professional show jumper. Normally you travel between 3 and 5 horses, or you need all your tack, all your gear. So with the 12 ton Envoy that I've got, it's perfect because I have the 3 horses, I take all the gear, it can go away for 2 shows, 2 weekends, comfortably. It suits me down to the ground. Obviously when you're travelling expensive horses, you don't want any problems, and you can tell that the EquiTreks are very professionally built. There's no sharp edges in the back, so when the horse gets there, they're all in good shape. My horses are based all the time now in Holland, and with the wide range of dealers across Europe. We're doing lots of shows across Europe, from Poland to southern Italy. EquiTrek have dealers in all countries, so if there's any problems, they're always there to help. And the dealer system they've got over there works perfect. So you've got the security of the call-outs, they're all on the new chassis, the DAFs are great. We've had, I think, one problem that came out straight away, so horses aren't left on the side of the road for a long period of time. So once again, you're getting to the show on time. The Envoy suits me as a professional show jumper because of the space. Obviously when you're travelling across Europe and you've got 2 or 3 shows to go to, one after another, you need storage, you need space. They're great for storage. They've got big storage lockers, big understore lockers, and you know, when you're going away, like I said, 2 or 3 weeks, it's really helpful. It's also nice at the end of the day, you've got a lovely living accommodation, you get some friends round, it's nice to relax after the shows, it sleeps 4 people. It's a great wagon to entertain in. You can tell from the EquiTrek, the truck itself, that the people who build it have had some involvement in show jumping and competed themselves. I think that's very important.
I've been amazed at how much I've used the Stonic. It is so easy to use and easy to drive, and the fabulous thing is that anybody on the yard can drive it on a standard driving licence, which is fantastic. And to know that you have the 24-hour breakdown cover if you did have a problem, then at least you know that the horses are going to be taken care of, which is a huge weight off our minds, really. Yes, it's just so easy to drive, economical, and you can drive it on a standard driving licence, which, you know, the younger people now have to have tests for trailers and non-HGVs, but this is super, and it's so easy to manoeuvre. It's just like driving a car. I've thoroughly enjoyed using it, and it's been a huge asset to our yard, and we've, as I've said, used it enormously. It's lovely to know that we have the 24-hour breakdown recovery. It's always a worry that the horses, you know, in that situation, that it's nice to know that they're looked after and that they're going to get off the road and to somewhere safe. It's a huge weight off our mind because they're all such special horses to us, and it's nice to know that they're safe and well looked after. The side ramp works really well. It's lovely for the horses because they can see exactly where they're walking into, and it's good to lead them because obviously we lead them from the left-hand side, and from a safety point of view you can just turn the horses round and tie them up and out you come, and there's never a problem. So it works really well. Also the horses are travelling backwards, so that when you're braking at least they're sitting onto their hocks, which they do very comfortably. So the whole setup works really nicely. It's obvious, having spent a little bit of time with the team at Equi-Trek, that they are competitors themselves and have quite a lot of experience with horses. And I think you can see that with the design of their Sonic and the other vehicles, that there's a lot of thought that's gone into them to make sure that they work for the horses, and also those that are working, be it the grooms or the riders, and the whole setup seems to work nicely. I've been so pleased with my Sonic that I've recently ordered an Enterprise 6-staller horse box, and what is so nice here at Equi-Trek is that you can sit down with the designer and talk about exactly what you want, from the soft furnishings through to the layout of the kitchen and the sleeping area, and of course obviously the horse area and the working pack lockers and such like, and I've been really pleased so far.
EquiTrek have been established now about 11 years, and I'm very proud to be associated with them. I've actually known the EquiTrek team all my life, and I've been using their trucks, you know, for a few years now. It's fantastic to be associated with EquiTrek. They're the biggest horsebox builders in the UK. We've got the whole range, and of course we can put the trailer behind the truck or behind the Sonic. So it's you know, we've got transport for every occasion really. Reliability was one of the key factors why we selected EquiTrek. It's good to know, it puts your mind at ease to know that you've got a reliable truck that's going to get you to the shows, and we can concentrate on the riding. It's a 26-ton Mercedes-Benz chassis, so yeah, we compete 12 months of the year, and when we live up here on the Pennines, it's important that we know we can get to the show, so it's good to have a reliable truck. In the past, you know, we've missed shows because we haven't been able to get there. And the Mercedes, with its diff lock, yeah, it gets us to every show in all conditions. We carry stallions and mares, and we know they're safe in there. It's very strong, and you know, they can't fight each other, and it's very important to have a strong, robust vehicle. You know, sometimes we go away for 2 or 3 weeks without coming home, so there's plenty of storage. It's very strong, and with a Mercedes engine, you know, we know it's reliable and it's going to get us to the show and back. You know, EquiTrek, they're designed to exactly what you want for your own specific needs. The EquiTrek enterprise is a true home from home. My truck's an 8-horse with living accommodation. We've got toilet and shower and lots of storage space. You know, when we're travelling long trips, we need lots of space, so we can comfortably get 8 horses and all the gear and good living accommodation. We've got everything we need. And the Mercedes-Benz engine is fantastic. My wife and daughters drive the truck, and it's just like a car to drive. It's very modern, very easy, but also very strong. It's good to know you've got a good resale value, so in a couple of years' time, you know, we can get good money back for it. I think that's very important, that the trucks are built by horse people, for horse people. You know, they know what the horse people want in a truck. We took Peppermill down to the European Championships in Madrid. We were just transporting one horse down there, so the Sonic was perfect for that. Fast, economical, and for one horse it's perfect. And Peppermill arrived in Madrid in top condition, so we were very satisfied with that.